Open every door that you possibly can. The doors that close, let them close. Just keep walking through the ones that remain open. If you went back and fixed all the mistakes you've ever made, you would erase yourself. Life gets better when you realize you never make a wrong decision. The choices you make lead you exactly where you are meant to be. Embrace your imperfections. They make you who you are. Today, I want you to think about all that you are instead of all that you are not. I hope you know you are capable, brave, and significant, even when it feels like you are not. I believe that if we are honest with ourselves, the most fascinating questions in the world is, who am I? It's so elusive. My life got better when I realized that I did not have to be nice. Nice got me used, stressed out, and disrespected. I am not nice. I am a good person. There is a difference. You don't have to be nice to be a good person. Being good means being honest, setting boundaries, and taking care of yourself without compromising your values. Being nice may give you temporary approval. It rarely earns you respect or helps you build genuine connections. Honor your truth. You won't regret it. You are not going to get anywhere in this world. You are not going to get anywhere financially, spiritually, socially, or otherwise, until you get to that point where you don't give a damn about what other people think about you. You have to be delusional. By believing passionately in something that still does not exist, we create it. If you don't know what to pursue in life right now, pursue yourself. Pursue becoming the healthiest, happiest, most healed, most present, most confident version of yourself. Then the right path will reveal itself. The key to being successful in life is knowing what you really want to do. Once you know who you are and you know exactly what it is you want to do, you get up every day and you grind until you get it. Sometimes, when you are in a dark place, you think you have been buried, but actually, you have been planted. Always remember, sometimes kindness is not flirting. Attention is not love. Tears are not weakness. And silence is not anger. The truth is, if most people knew your story and knew what you have actually been through, they would just wonder how you are still smiling. So if you don't hear it from anyone else today, I am proud of you. Maybe the happy ending is you continuing to be the soft, loving person that you are. Despite the way the world has tried to defeat you, maybe it's a calm nervous system, a peacefulness that cannot be threatened. Maybe the happy ending is you moving on, is you giving yourself the love you never got, but always wanted. Maybe the happy ending is you embracing change. Maybe the happy ending is you continuing to be the soft, loving person that you are. Despite the way the world has tried to defeat you, maybe it's a calm nervous system, a peacefulness that cannot be threatened. Maybe the happy ending is you moving on, is you giving yourself the love you never got, but always wanted. Maybe the happy ending is you embracing change. You need an alter ego, a version of you that's limitless. Make your weaknesses their strength. Make your insecurity their confidence. Give them a name. Give them traits. Create amazing characters. When you need them, let them take over. And eventually you won't need to pretend. It will just be you. You don't owe anyone an explanation for who you are. If you are honest with yourself, that is enough. I am starting to realize, when you dance to your own rhythm, when you play by your own rules, and you are living through your vision, that's a perfect indication that you are doing it correctly. Because they will never see what you see. They won't see as far as you see, and they won't understand why you see what you see. She wasn't sad anymore. She was numb. And she knew, somehow, numb was worse. Understand me? I am not like an ordinary world. I have my madness. I live in another dimension. And I do not have time for things that have no soul. When you are not sure, flip a coin. When the coin is in the air, you realize which one you are really hoping for. The coin flip isn't about leaving things to chance. It's about listening to that inner voice that gets drowned out by overthinking and second-guessing. Let this exercise remind you that you really do know what you want. Don't let indecision hold you back. Trust that inner voice. Let me fall if I must fall. The one I am becoming will catch me. Imagine you are a fish swimming in a lake. To you, that lake is your entire universe. Then one day someone reaches in and pulls you out of the water, and you realize what you thought was your entire world is just one lake. And you see another lake, and trees, and sky above, and suddenly it hits you that you are, we all are, part of a more mysterious reality than we can ever possibly understand. Isn't it weird how we used to hate being alone? It was scary. Now we seek loneliness. It's safer. How we used to get up early in the morning because the day wasn't long enough. Now we don't even want to open our eyes, and the night is never enough. How we hated sleeping. Our parents had to force us to sleep. Now we love sleeping because it's the only way to escape reality. I don't believe that our love wasn't meant to be. I know it is. Even if it wasn't forever, it was always going to happen. I was always supposed to love you. I was always supposed to lose you. It doesn't mean it wasn't real. It only means it wasn't supposed to last. It's time. You have been weak for too long. Remember everything they said. Remember everything they did. All that rage, all that hate. Use it. Become the best your bloodline has ever seen. One day, you wake up, and it's not just another morning, it's a moment, and you realize the pages of your life have turned, and you are no longer who you used to be. The smarter you are, the more you know. Happiness is a trap. It can't last forever. Let's say you meet the love of your life. Well, it's still gonna end. It's inevitable. Whether by the slow pull of disease or the shock of a loose footing on a hiking trip, whether it be the corrosion of two personalities that reshape each other until they're incompatible, or maybe the old stranger in a bar who says the things that needs to be said to that person that very night. The point is, happiness always ends. Think about this. Best case scenario is that you die at the same time. When the pain of the current reality becomes greater than the fear of change, that's when we change. When the pain becomes so intense that it's greater than the fear you have of the unknown, that's when you will go into unknown. You will stand there at the door looking at this abyss, but when it becomes so painful, you will walk into it. That's when the change happens. There is only one rule in this world, a small question that drives all success. The more someone invests in that question, the more powerful that person becomes. Can you guess what that question is, dear stranger? What's in it for me? But do you know what? The more you touch your wound, it doesn't heal. It's not just about physical wounds, but emotional wounds too. The more you touch it constantly, you are going to not heal out of it. If you want to heal, stop touching this wound. I will say this again. The only reason you are not living the life that you actually want to live is because you, day by day, keep on feeding the life that you don't want to live. If you are supposed to be at work on Friday, let's say at 7 a.m., you are going to be there. If you work in a restaurant and your boss tells you to take out the trash, you will go take out the trash. But when you tell yourself that you are going to start a YouTube channel on Friday, or when you tell yourself that you are going to pivot in another direction, and you don't, WHY, there's a lack of respect for yourself. And you have to get to the root of that. You have to show up for yourself because no one else will. You have to put your foot on the gas and just go. That is all for today, dear stranger. Do leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe, as I will be posting these videos every week. Thank you.